Well, Chris, I mean, just sum up your emotions after that. You've seen your side put on a top performance against the champions.
It's Premier League football, isn't it? It's not Championship football. You come to the backyard of Liverpool, the players that they've got, and play like we did. The attitude of the team was fabulous. Just big moments. They're always going to have more ball than us. I thought, yet again, the structure of the side, the shape of the side was good, but we didn't come here just to sit back. I thought we took, when we had the opportunity, our time to go and play. We did, and we caused some really good players some big problems. We just couldn't find that last bit. Timing of the goal, first goal is disappointing from our point of view. The second goal, Ender's playing out of position a bit. I mean, it gives us a lot of quality there, but obviously, one of the things that we've talked about is Jack missing, and I think maybe somebody might have edited that away. But Ender's doing a job for us because we feel that's the best place for him to play at the moment. But they've punished us with their quality, and we certainly haven't, because I feel, as I said, possession-wise, they would have had more of the ball. But I feel we got into some fabulous positions, especially second half, and couldn't find something to get what I believe would have been a deserved result.
Because, following the penalty, Alisson made a wonderful save from Osborne, but McBurney's perhaps had another golden chance that he really should take at this level. Do you agree?
Yeah, it is. It's fine margins yet again, and I've said all along, everybody wanted to talk about last year and this year, and last year's start and this year's start, and I've said all along, I think it's obviously been more difficult this year with the players that we've lost, the experienced players that have been sort of the catalyst of our success, and so that's been difficult. That's upset the rhythm. I've been trying to find the right team. I think players have at times been playing themselves out the team as well, and at times I look at it and go, there really hasn't been a sort of an unbelievable difference between the performances of last year, where we got those results. I remember this time last year we went to Everton. I didn't think we were very good. It was a bit of a smash and grab, and we got a win. The Palace game was a tight game. The Bournemouth game was scored in the last minute. Another games, and I think over the last sort of 5 and 6 games, the big issue is that in big moments we've not defended as well as we could have done and should have done. And going the other way, I think we've just had just as much this time around than we did last year. The difference is we were clinical in both boxes, and it's something that I imagine people are bored of me listening to us. But we have to up our game in both boxes, because the bit in between, as you've seen tonight, two different shapes. I didn't think there was an enormous gulf in performances from an obviously fabulous team that's won everything in front of them: European Cup, World Champions Cup, World Club Champions, and obviously the Premier League, to a team that's obviously sitting in the bottom two in the Premier League.
Is that almost harder to take? Because if there's something fundamentally wrong, you plan for it and you coach it out of them. But if it's take your chances, you can't really do anything about that. It isn't harder to take. It's just as hard to take when you lose a game of football. When you're involved as deeply as I am, and the staff are, and the players are with this football club, and you've seen it tonight. That wasn't an half-hearted performance. It wasn't a performance that we that represented possibly in terms of points wise, which I understand, and the criticism that we'll get, a team that's not picked up enough points this season. I think it was I believe I saw it with my own eyes. It was a fully committed performance from the off against good players, and I believe I kept saying to the boys this week, I'm getting on the coach believing I can get a result, we can get a result. You know, are you with me? And I thought they were right alongside each other, and they fully believed that they could get a result. And there's some, as you can imagine, there's some really disappointed boys in that change room. Can't be too hard on them. I talked about lack of, a little bit of loss of belief and form by a couple, but I think a couple have come back into it. I thought George was excellent. We felt the right thing to do was play Ethan in there for his mobility. I thought he was outstanding for a young player. Sander was good again, and McBurney I thought was outstanding as well. Glimpses from Rian. I think it's a really difficult one as a young player to come back to a club that has been a big part of your life, and come back pretty quickly. And that will be better. That'll get better. The partnership between them two. And I thought, Osborne was decent. I thought there was decent, really good performances all over. The goalkeeper's not unbelievably had to make save after save after save again. But we've not got what we wanted, and that's tough to take.